right now joining me a very special guest. This is Casey Anthony's aunt, Pam Placia. Miss Placia, thank you for being with us.
Yes, Nancy.
I know that all of this has been very, very disturbing for the entire Anthony family. You had a discussion with Cindy Anthony at your son's birthday party several years ago. What happened?
I agreed to talk tonight because of a article that was released, I guess, over the internet today, and I'm extremely upset about it. I never gave anyone any permission to print anything concerning the Anthony family. I believed at the time I was speaking to someone linked to the prosecutor, and I certainly want to cause this family no more pain. I think that the thing was, I was stressing a point that Cindy obviously loved Kaylee very, very much the same way that she loved Casey. When Casey was born, she was enthralled with the fact that she had a daughter and made the remark that I would never know the joy of having a daughter, which is true because we have a son. That's everything I want to say on that. I just feel very bad about this whole situation.
What did Shirley Placia tell you happened the night of June 15, 2008?
I will tell you that. And I feel bad about having to say it, but I will tell you exactly what Shirley said to me. She said that on Father's Day, which was the 15th of June, that Cindy and Kaylee came down to visit my ex-father-in-law, who is in a nursing home. I gather from the conversation that I've had with my ex-mother-in-law that the nursing home is very close to her home where she lives. So they went to visit and had a pleasant visit. I believe that is the picture you see on TV of little Kaylee sitting on his lap. Afterwards, they went back to my mother-in-law's house because she had made chili, which I think is a favorite dish of Cindy's, and they were going to have a pleasant lunch. At that point, she said that she told Cindy she had planned on having Casey arrested due to the fact that she had found out that money from her husband, the grandfather's nursing home, money that they keep, in the bank for his care, had been taken. I'm not sure of the amount of money. I remember her saying maybe $325, $350, and somehow she had tracked it to a routing number or something that Casey had gotten her hands on. She had said to Cindy that it was time that it was brought to an end. I gathered from what she said that she meant that Casey had probably done similar things to this in the past, and that she felt that if she had her arrested at this time, it might shock her into stopping this behavior. And of course, Cindy, being a mother, like any mother would, she was extremely upset, told Mom that she basically couldn't forgive her if she did that, and that she would handle the situation and pay it back, which I believe is what she did. Later on, Mom said that she had heard there was quite an altercation, I guess, between Cindy and Casey when she got home, and something to do with it had escalated into a bit of a physical confrontation with Cindy losing her temper and basically putting her hands around Casey's neck. That is all I know. This is all I heard. I don't know anything else.
And with us tonight, a very special guest, Pam Placia. This is Casey Anthony, Tot Mom's aunt. And she has just described an incident where Tot Mom's grandmother was very disturbed. Tot Mom stealing money out of the grandfather's nursing home account. Pam Placia, I understand that Tot Mom's grandmother is riddled with guilt, thinking that if she had only turned Tot Mom into the police then, that none of this would have ever happened, and maybe Kaylee would be alive today.
That is what she said to me, because she is a very good woman. That is exactly what she said to me. That's the truth.
After all the suffering that the Anthony family has gone through, and the grandmother, everybody related. Now, to think that the grandmother feels this burden, what did you tell her, Pam, when she told you that?
I told her we all look back at things we should have done or should have said, and it's certainly not her fault. It's nobody's fault.
Let me ask you, Pam, was Tot Mom always like this? I mean, I know she took hundreds of Cindy's checks.
I don't know, and I will be very honest with you. I have very little to offer that I can tell you other than, to me, they appeared to be the All-American family. I don't believe anything about George. I don't remember. Casey passed the age of, I think, 9 or 10.